Welcome to Class 13. Today we are going to talk about the mysteries of your universe. And I know some of you are thinking, Shivana, is that not what we have been talking about for 12 classes? And it is, but we're going to go a little further today. I want you to go back in your mind and remember the class we did on membranes. We've talked about them in 2 or 3 classes now. And the membrane is rather large, as you can imagine. It doesn't have a figure, like a number of how many billions of kilometers it is, because it is an ever-shifting and changing thing, and it is not third-dimensional. So it is not perceivably countable. So just imagine that on top of this lovely, beautiful emerald green membrane are these bubbles, kind of like bubble wrap, only more dome-like. And inside each bubble is one universe. So you have a universe on the left, the right, the universe in front of you, and the universe behind you. And then you also have, coming into those quadrants, sections of other universes that butt up against those 4. So that's another 4. So you are directly, energetically in the same space as 8 universe bubbles. You and your progress are not only influencing this earth. Ah, yes, you're getting it. They're not only influencing this universe, but your work is going to have an influence on 8 other universal bubbles. Now, the reason that this can happen is your energetic field goes out and out and out and out and out, and yes, I'm going to say it goes right across the universe. At one level, all of your energetic fields become a collective consciousness and keep going further out, and they go out to the edge of your universal bubble, and they resonate with all the other sentient races in your universe, creating a mathematical conversation that the skins of the universes, which are part of the membrane, have with each other. Like 8 people sitting around having a cup of tea, sharing what has happened to them over their life. Like, say it's one of those groups where it's, let's talk about our life story. That is what the universes are doing to each other all the time. They are communicating through math what is happening, what is being learnt, what is fading away, and they are supporting each other in their growth, in their understanding, and they are supporting, in effect, every sentient race in each other's universe. Now, some universes have more light, some universes have more dark, some universes don't have planets, some universes are just everything is a form of gas, some universes everything is a form of liquid, everything. Different types of liquids you can't even imagine, and some of them are sentient, just like your water will be fully sentient. It won't talk to you, but it will help you transform, like you are just going to have your mind blown when the water wakes up. You will know. The first sip you will know. Not like it's going to bounce around in your mouth, but it's going to make you feel incredibly amazing. So too, so many different versions of consciousness, so many different versions of the 3rd dimension and the 4th and the 5th. Now it gets really, really complicated when you start to look at each universe in its own dimension and how it has reflections of itself through other dimensions. We're not even going to go there, but I want you to know that that is what happens, that there are layers of your universe in every dimension. And we're not even going to touch on different timelines at the moment, not on this level anyway, around the universes. We may talk about it in respect to yourself. But the reason that I've told you all of this is that I really want you to understand, and I'm going to be a broken record, how important every small step forwards is for not only yourself, your planet, and your universe, but other universes around you. And never forget that those 8 universes are bunting up against more. And they are having conversations between each other mathematically, which feeds the information into the entire membrane, which gives the experiences on a platter back to creative consciousness. It all goes back as math, which is the universal language. So, what can we do as tiny little specks? What can we do to influence those 8 universes, including our own, in a beautiful, bright, and positive way? Well, the other day I asked you to watch your thoughts for 8 days. And Sarin has been really focusing on that. And today, well, last night, she had a swollen tonsil. And so she pulled down the golden white spaceship that we decided it looks like a spaceship, the old family Robinson face spaceship. And she said, where is the thought I am getting sick? I was very impressed. And she found that it was sitting in all the glands and behind her ears and running down her throat into here. And so she allowed that disc of yellow white light to form into that shape, which I thought was very clever. And she was shocked how long it took to pull that out. Now, I will tell you why it took so long. The reason it took so long to pull out I am getting sick is that Sarin has had illness repeatedly since she nearly died as a child from the Hong Kong flu, which had deeply affected her immune system, and she has struggled all her life with catching everything that goes around. So it wasn't just pulling out from the cells that thought, it was pulling out hundreds of associated microprograms around illness. And so it took about 5 minutes for her to see the little white lines being pulled out. And if you don't remember how to do this, I will be posting on I Am Shavana YouTube. So you can just go in and it will say yellow white disc, or it might say yellow white spaceship. I haven't decided yet. And you can just replay it until you really get the hang of it. And she said to me, because we talked back and forth, that was incredible. I feel so much better straight after it was dissolved into the disc. And she just opened a little portal, not above her head, but just straight ahead, and threw it through and shut. You just have to see a black spot, see the portal, see the spaceship go through the portal and just shut. So by doing that one exercise that I have asked all of you to do, and she's done it twice in the last 2 days, because she hasn't done 8 days yet, because she only recorded it 2 days ago, it has shifted in a microscopic way, but it has shifted the vibration on this entire planet, this entire universe, and it has influenced 8 other universes. Just stop and breathe that in. What have you done recently that has influenced 8 universes? What have you been working on? What have you shifted? What would you like to shift? I am going to give you a series of evolutionary clearing meditations that are going to shift you in so many ways, that the universes around you are going to start ringing with joy. Are you ready for it? How far do you want to go? How clear do you want to be? How awake are you ready for? Because I am telling you, and yes, I'm bragging, I can take you the whole way. And as Sarum would say, the full Monty. It has been wonderful sharing with you today. And I will see you soon. Love, Shiva.